Hello, it's me. Oh my God, why Troy didn't tell me we're gonna record today? It has been so long. I have waited for so long. And now we're gonna talk about the entertainment industry. Dun, 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 dun. Welcome to the Monday show.
Man.
People, my name is Raul Rodriguez, and here as always is my buddy from Canada that is not evil yet.
I'm not evil yet.
Troy Loxton.
I might be evil. We don't know. I could be putting on a persona.
Are you be working for my arch nemesis right now? We don't know.
But welcome everybody to a brand new episode of the Monday Show. This is fun because we took a couple weeks off to work on some special things coming up, and I'm extremely excited for them. But man, it's been a while.
Yeah, you're not gonna say. You don't want to say the truth. We were on a writer's strike.
Yeah, we were on a. Yeah, we were. Yeah.
It was a writer's strike, a producer strike. You were sexually harassing me.
I was, yeah.
And also.
Yeah, you're suing me. We have to go to court.
Yes, you touched my ass virtually, and I couldn't help it anymore. Like I can't.
I stole his identity. I'm actually Raul Rodriguez in Canada.
Yeah, it still doesn't add up, even though you're a redhead and white. So.
But no, why don't we jump right into things just as usual? This is the very first segment. There's no place like the cinema. Why don't we we'll just kind of speed around through a bunch of the movies we've seen since the last episode. We both saw Den of Thieves.
This movie was a lot of fun.
I enjoyed it. Yeah.
Especially for an almost 2 hour and a half movie, it didn't feel that long.
No, it's true. It had really good pacing, and I really liked the characters, like the performances by 50 Cent, Gerard Butler, Ice Cube's son.
Jr.
Yeah, Ice Cube Jr. Do you know
Little Ice Cube?
Little Ice Cube, yeah. Do you know what that other guy was? The main guy of the villains?
I think his name was Pablo Schreiber. I think.
I love that dude. That dude was awesome.
Oh, that scene of him shirtless, I was like, damn, I'm jealous.
Well, I know he was in 13 Hours, and I never saw that. Is he, what's his name's brother?
I don't know.
Yeah, his brother is, Liev Schreiber. Like,
Wait.
Creed.
Him and Liev Schreiber are related?
Yeah.
They don't look at they don't look related.
It says his paternal half-brother.
Oh, that's why.
But yeah, that's awesome. That's cool. I didn't know that. But yeah, for the people that don't know that are listening.
So technically, because he's a Schreiber, he's gonna be typecast as the evil guy in a lot of movies from now on.
Well, he did so good. And like I said, Den of Thieves is kind of like this gritty crime movie which follows the lives of a unit of LA police department sheriff guys, and it's pretty much a heist film. So you're going through a bank robbery at the Federal Reserve Bank. It was fun. It was really, really fun.
My only nitpick with the movie, I hated all of the jokes with Gerard Butler, the saying that he was fat. He looked fine.
Oh yeah, you're right.
He has some great arms.
Well, and so I'm looking at the director here, Christian.
He was
Gudgast.
not fat at all.
No, and I agree, but it's funny. Did you know that this was his first movie directing? Like, this is the writer of London Has Fallen. So it was, and considering that was his very first movie, I am very interested to see what he does in the future.
I'm interested.
But no, I would probably give Den of Thieves a solid 80%. I enjoyed it a lot. I thought it was one of the better movies of the year so far.
I will give it also an 8. I really like the movie. I enjoy it very much. I need to see the original Heat, like Admiral said.
Yeah.
I still need to see the original, but I really like it.
And you have to see The Usual Suspects, mister.
Yeah.
Because that movie's amazing.
Even though I know the twist that Christopher Plummer is Carlos Sosa.
Oh, goodness. Honestly, someone needs to go and make a cut of that movie that's just Christopher Plummer. Actually, someone should take every Kevin Spacey movie and cut in Christopher Plummer. But no, yeah, why don't we move on to a movie you saw that I didn't see that I'm super jealous that you saw. Phantom Threads.
Well, honestly, I'm not a fan of Paul Thomas Anderson.
Okay.
I haven't seen Boogie Nights. I saw Devil Be Blood when I was like 14 and I got bored. The only movie that I have enjoyed from him is Punch Drunk Love. It's a movie that I enjoy a lot. Mm-hmm. A movie that I love. I saw it twice in the theater.
That's Adam Sandler's best movie.
In Mexico.
Well, I think that's my favorite Sandler movie by far.
And so I saw Phantom Thread and I knew that this movie was going to be a classic, slow, independent movie. But I still went to see it. I went to see it in a very late showing at 9 p.m. I'm impressed that I saw the first hour because the other half hour I fell asleep. The other hour. It has very interesting characters. Daniel Day-Lewis, he's great. Even though I'm not a fan of him. He's a very good actor. His character was mysterious. I like how he behaves.
Well, and I heard a lot of reports that like it's funny. Like, did you find it to be more funny than?
There's a lot of good jokes. A lot of the other half-good jokes I couldn't hear them because it was an old theater when I was watching it, so the volume was very low. Mm-hmm. So when I can barely hear the movie, and a lot of people were laughing and still laughing at the past joke, I was like, "Can I please hear the next one?"
Well, and so what was the plot? I guess like what was the main thing? I actually don't know anything about it other than it was Thomas Anderson and Day-Lewis.
I don't even cannot say there's a plot in that movie because it's about a guy that he's a very good designer mm-hmm. of fashion. He makes the most special dresses. He does it by hand. And then he meets a girl in a restaurant that she's the other main protagonist. They fell in love. And he sees her as his next muse.
Okay.
For making the most exclusive dresses. Like, mm-hmm. Even though I don't know much about fashion, but there was a dress, the one from the poster, the green one.
Yeah.
When they show it in the scene, I was like, oh my God, that's the best, most beautiful dress that I have seen in a long time.
Wow.
It was a very beautiful, like the movie has very good cinematography. It feels like a movie you're watching from the 70s.
Wow, okay.
The movie feels old. The movie is very slow. Super, super, super slow. That's why I fell asleep.
Yeah, I'm excited to see. I want to see the performance. That's the thing. It might be controversial to say this, but like Daniel Day-Lewis for me, like I don't really ever enjoy his movies. You know, like
I'm the same, brother.
They're so long and depressing, and you know, you definitely have to be in a specific mind state to watch them. But his performance each and every time is, like I said, there's a reason people call him the best because he is absolutely incredible in any role he takes. So, yeah, I'm curious to see it. What would you rate it? I guess overall.
I don't have to rate it because I missed like 40% on the movie.
Okay.
But still, I would rate it like a 7 out of 10.
From what you've seen.
That's not my kind of movie. I don't like that kind of slow movies. Yeah.
Okay, well, you know, like, that's cool. I want to see it. Why don't we move on to something that was a little bit more entertaining?
I'm going to try to see it again. Maybe I need to see it on my computer with pauses. Because that kind of movie, I need to see it for like maybe for like 2 days.
Yeah, you have to like analyze it and like look from shot to shot.
Yes. Well, I'm not saying that the movie's bad. It was entertaining, the part that I saw, but it was so slow.
I mean, regardless, even if you've seen the movie or not, you automatically, I think, have to say it was good quality because of the director and the actors. Like, I don't think they would ever make a terrible film. Like, you know you're going to go in and you know what you're going to get.
Yeah, and also, I needed to see it because it's getting a lot of awards buzz.
Yeah.
So...
But no, why don't we move on to something that another movie we both saw. This one I'm actually excited to talk about because I enjoyed it a lot. Liam Neeson and a Train.
Yes.
The Commuter. I mean, dude, this movie was a surprise for me. I even the performance, I didn't realize that Sam Neill was in it.
Yes.
But what were your initial thoughts?
I like The Commuter. even though the movie is very predictable, I knew who the bad guy was since the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, see, I can't say I did. That was a surprise for me. To be fair, though, I wasn't necessarily looking. Like, I wasn't trying to figure it out. I was kind of just watching along, but...
I think for me, I always like to predict the twist for me.
Well, and it's directed... Now, this is fascinating. It's directed by Jaume Collet-Serra. It's the director of Run All Night.
Nonstop.
Orphan, The Shallows.
And also Nonstop.
Yes.
Liam Neeson on the plane.
Oh my goodness, what's the next one they're gonna do? Liam Neeson in a car?
That's taken.
Liam Neeson. Why don't they remake Speed?
Oh my God, that would be
with
beautiful.
Liam Neeson. That'd be amazing.
Imagine Liam Neeson on a bus in Los Angeles. That movie writes itself.
Okay, there was that movie that came out a couple of years, maybe it was last year. Adam Driver on a bus.
The driver is Keanu Reeves.
Oh.
He's Sandra Bullock.
Okay, awesome. I'm done. Sign it. Let's make it. But no,
Directed, even though I'm gonna hate this, directed by Michael Bay.
Oh, yeah. I agree. Even though, people hate Michael Bay, but I think I just watched The Rock again for the first time, or for the second time, and I love that movie. Like, Michael Bay is a good director. Yeah, The Commuter. I don't know. Overall, I thought it was great. I love seeing Vera Farmiga, Jonathan Banks, Sam Neill. The cast was great. Even the no-name guys on the train, I thought they were great. Overall, yeah.
That guy that was lending his phone, he was one of the better extras in the whole thing.
Yeah. Well, and I even like the businessman. I thought he was good.
Oh, that douchey Indian guy.
Yeah, I thought he was good. Even the teenager, she with the stolen IDs. I thought her
the Mexican girl with the ex-boyfriend problems.
Yeah.
There were some good extras.
There was, and I think it's weird, especially with The Commuter and Den of Thieves. Like, they're both movies that I like. They're not bad, and it's January, so it's definitely it's a surprise.
Yeah, it really has been a surprise. Even though a lot of people hate the next movie we're gonna talk about Insidious, but Insidious was good.
That was good too. Yeah, I gave actually the Insidious, The Last Key, and The Commuter, I gave the same score, which was 7 out of 10. I thought both movies were fantastic.
Talking about The Commuter, the only scene that I can say, holy mother of Christ, how the hell Liam Neeson survived?
Under the train?
When the car flips and he jumps.
Oh, yes. That's true. That was like some Fast and Furious shit.
He's already 70 years old. How the fuck
Well, it's true. Because he does. He jumps from one car to the other, and like it was like literally a scene taken right out of the next Fast and Furious movie.
Yep. Hey, that's a scene from Speed.
Oh, yes. Yeah. But no, what would you rate The Commuter, I guess?
It's a 7 out of 10. And also, like, a quick story, when I got off on the screening, I cast Dan Murrow from Screen Junkies.
Oh, yeah.
And his girlfriend, Mara. So it was like a quick talk, and also we're talking about the movie. And also, like Mara said, MoviePass was responsible for making that beautiful reunion.
Yes, and we haven't done it in a long time, but MoviePass, please sponsor us. And come to Canada, because we love you.
We know, MoviePass, that you want to make your own movies. You can invest with us. Also, we want to make a movie. And also, you can invest also in our show if you want to buy us.
Hell, we can change this to the MoviePass show.
Yes, that's a good pitch.
We could do like the Rotten Tomatoes show, but for MoviePass. Talk about the movies coming out that week.
Oh my God! I just imagine doing like I really like the Crane show with me and William Viviani. Like they grade everything like C+, C-, and C. We can do it. MoviePass, highly recommended. MoviePass, like I can go or not, or like don't MoviePass this movie.
Yeah, I love it. Actually, a movie I would pay for is the new Insidious movie. I wouldn't use MoviePass. Because I enjoyed it a lot.
Also, you don't have MoviePass.
Also, I don't have MoviePass, yeah. Thanks for rubbing it in my face, man. Yeah, I love Insidious. Now, you said you hadn't seen the first two, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that was the thing. So I was fortunate enough to watch all of them on the same day. So I watched them as a mini marathon, as I usually do with these kind of movies. I loved Insidious 1. I gave it a 10, 100%. I love it. Insidious 2, I even loved the same amount. Like, it's also a 10 out of 10. Two of the best horror movies, I think, that have come out in the last 10 years at least. So I love them. And then I watched Insidious Chapter 3, which you saw, and I thought that was just a fun, it was a fun little horror film. I loved the main actress, Lynn Shay. It's so cool to see. I'm not all about, like, ages and stuff, but, like, having an older lady as the main character in a horror film, that's so cool to me. Because usually
that's
it's like...
progress.
Yes, agreed. Yeah, it was...
It's like the priest from The Exorcist that died at The Exorcist. Let's say he survived, he was in the other sequels.
Yeah. Well, it's funny, too, because I think something that doesn't get talked about much about this
talking about old ladies, she's not the first one to be in a horror franchise. Remember that old small lady from Poltergeist? She was in all the 3 films.
Oh, yeah. You're right. That's a good point. But I think...
Well, it's still progress.
It's still progress,
because she's the main character in Insidious. In Poltergeist, she was a minor character.
Well, and that's what I loved about The Last Key. So they take the main... Do you know what her job title is? What is she officially? Is she like a ghost hunter? Is she what's her name? Like, whatever her profession is.
Ghostbuster?
Yeah, she's a ghostbuster. That's cool. We're gonna say... So it's about this ghostbuster who... Like, you go into her childhood and you learn more about her life, and it's very rare to have a horror franchise in its 4th film at least and still be hitting fun films. Like, Insidious hasn't had like a Nightmare on Elm Street or a Friday the 13th, like one of those like silly stupid movies. Yeah. One other thing I kind of wanted to mention before we move on to the next film as well is Specs and Tucker, the 2 main partners.
Yes.
I thought they were hilarious in this film.
Oh, yeah. They were so funny.
They were so funny.
Talking about Supernatural, I think that since I've seen Supernatural since many years, every time that I see a horror movie, even when I see it with my sister, we were like, if I were in that movie, I would have already called Sam and Dean. Like, Sam and Dean, like, talking about Insidious 3, I remember when we were seeing Insidious 3, and me and my sister were like, Sam and Dean would have resolved this in, like, 10 minutes.
Sam for life, man. Sam's the best.
Oh, bitch, what? Let me call Christopher Plummer right now.
Sorry, I had to. But no, same with, going back to, like, the movie quickly, like, Josh Stewart, his performance as the father was great. Kirk Asvito, who played the one dad that calls them, I thought he was great. Overall, I thought, I gave it, like I was saying, a 3.5. I enjoyed this film a lot.
Yeah, even the Mexican guy was good.
Yeah, I agree. But no,
I really like the only thing that I didn't like from Insidious, The Last Key, the way they defeated the villain was very cliche and predictable. I was waiting for like a big ass fight in the, I was gonna say upside down, but in the alternate
in the
world.
The dimension or whatever.
Yeah, I was waiting for like a big ass fight, and I really like talking about a YouTube channel that I follow. I don't know if you follow. It's called Fanflex. This guy always explains the twist in a lot of horror movies, and I really like his take on a lot of them.
Oh, okay, cool. I don't think I have, but I'll watch it.
He explained a theory of Insidious when Shay is opening a lot of doors. Sorry, spoiler alert. And she opens one of the doors, and the kid from the first one sees her.
Yeah.
He's saying if they make another Insidious movie, they're saying there's like a theory between all of the doors. Technically, between the spirit world and ours, she's traveling through time. That's why she also could see her in the past. And so his theory is that in any moment they're gonna make a sequel, they can put out the specs guy or the fat guy. They can travel through those doors and save her when she dies in Insidious 2.
Oh. That
and
would be
make like
awesome.
an alternate universe.
Yeah, I would love that.
And
But-
I'm like, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, talking about The Last Key. Oh, I guess what was your final rating for it?
I enjoyed it a lot. Even like that scary one scene, I would
Yeah.
give it an 8. I will give it more than you. An 8 out of 10. I really enjoyed it.
The only thing with me is I just wished it was more like, because the Insidious movies rely heavily on jump scares. So that's my only really complaint, is I wish there was
Also,
more.
it was so fun for me because I like to see horror movies when it's crowded.
Yeah, me too. My show, like, it was packed.
Yeah, mine too. So there were some ladies on the other side of me. They were like, "Oh my God, please don't do it!" And, like, there was a teenager like 3 ways from me. "Oh my God, I want to see." I was like, "I love this."
I love that
like,
too.
Yes.
But yeah, talking about The Last Key, why don't we change a couple syllables and talk about The Last Jedi? Because I know we both saw it again. Were there any extra thoughts that you wanted to add since you've seen it for like the 900th time now?
Oh my God, 900. Oh my God. I don't have the time. I'm not Ken Knapsack. I love you, Ken, but I know that you have seen it maybe already like 80 times.
But no, so this was your 6th, right?
Yes.
And was there anything that kind of changed your perspective, or?
I still love the movie, but like I was talking to you in our pre-recording.
Yeah.
I still hate Luke doing the stupid lightsaber thing.
Yeah.
I hate it so much.
Yeah, and like
That's the only thing that I hate right now.
see, and like we were mentioning, like there are definitely things in that movie that I would have done differently, but I totally respect Rian Johnson for doing what he did and making a movie.
Oh yeah. And
Oh,
I
it
still
was
remember,
lovely.
I think that I learned from all of the fanboys getting pissed. I respect that Ryan Johnson, technically he was cheating on all of our theories, but he did something great. He made his own twist on what J.J. Abrams set up.
I agree, and it's cool because the only thing, because I actually just rewatched it yesterday too, for my 3rd time, and the only scene that kind of jumped out to me that I kind of wanted to counter, because it's been getting a lot of hate, is when Rose kisses Finn.
Oh my God! I
Now,
hate that scene so much.
Now, a lot of people hate it, but if you watch it, the whole time Finn is lost. He's confused. He has no because at least with her introduction, learning that Rose was such a fan of Finn.
I think the Beverly Gang is more that way. Yeah, you're welcome.
Oh, you're giving directions?
Yeah, I was asking you.
But no, I think
I hope that I'm right. I hope that Beverly Gang is that way.
No, but like I was saying, I think the fact that Rose was such a fan of Finn, and in that moment when she because Finn he's not reacting. Like she goes, grabs his face, kisses him, and that's it. Like he doesn't do anything back. So to me, it was like it was so cool to see this fan of her idol kind of give. I don't know. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, I remember when my mom and my sister and my father saw it. We were discussing that, and my mom said, "You don't need to worry about the Rose girl. You can notice that Finn. He was like,
yeah, because he was
that
like
is so random.
Yeah, exactly.
On his face, but still." If I was directing that movie, I would have killed Rose. It would have been a much better sacrifice.
The only reason I think they didn't is because they totally set up Rose and Finn in this movie, right? And the
they
whole
shouldn't have to.
That's the thing. And the whole point I thought of The Last Jedi, Finn's story arc, his only concern is making sure that Rey is safe. So that's the only thing that I think was kind of odd, was to give him. It kind of sets up this love triangle, right? Like you got Rose, who is so in love with this Finn dude, and Finn and Rey have a thing. So I'm curious to see where it goes, because they could set up. Is Star Wars gonna turn into a rom-com?
It feels like a romantic comedy. I was going to say that.
Right? I don't know, but overall, it was amazing. I love the film.
If I were J.J. Abrams, I would kill Rose in the first 5 minutes of episode 9.
Like her sister?
Yes.
Yeah, I could see that. The more I think about it, the more I'm excited to see what Abrams does for the next one.
I hope that J.J. Abrams doesn't do like a lot of rewrites because he's hearing the fanboy screams.
Yeah. I think I don't think we have to worry necessarily about that, because I think Abrams' #1 goal for making the Star Wars film is to fix what the people didn't like about The Force Awakens. So I think you're going to get the same feeling and the same tone as The Force Awakens, but the story is going to be very different.
Yeah, because even though I really love The Last Jedi, but the movie was a little slow in a lot of parts, and with Force Awakens, it's so fast.
Yes. And I think that's exactly what 9 is going to be like.
Yeah, especially because 9 is going to be the ending.
For now, until they announce 10, 11, and 12.
I hope so, because if I was canon
They have to.
I'm still disappointed of the Star Wars fanboys.
I
Why
hate them.
they didn't make a petition? I should have made that to remove Rogue One from the canon. That movie doesn't need to exist.
I love that movie. Shut up.
No.
But no, yeah, that's Star Wars. Like we said, we both love it. Another movie I saw though this week that is more of a new release is Mom and Dad. Now this is a really cool Nick Cage movie that just came out, and
it's a movie that I didn't saw. So this is a twist that only Troy saw it.
now I honestly it's on VOD, so everyone can go watch it now, and they should, because all it's about is a brother and sister have to survive 24 hours during pretty much this mass hysteria, which causes parents to turn violently on their own kids. Honestly, dude,
I really like that premise because it sounds, I don't know, you saw that movie Cooties?
Yeah. I love that movie.
It feels like Cooties,
It's reverse.
Backwards.
It is. That's it. And even the violence, actually talking about Cooties, Leigh Whannell was in that, from Insidious. He played one of the teachers, the awkward one.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah, yeah, when you said that, that's true.
But yeah, Mom and Dad, it was fucking great. Nick Cage, there's a scene where he builds a pool table, and then he smashes it with an axe, and the entire time he's singing, like, some, like, children's song. Like, Nick Cage is turned right up to 10 in the amount of absurdity and craziness he puts on in his performance. Like, it's such a crazy film. And it's bloody and violent. It's great. Everyone go see it. I gave it a 3.5, so a 7 out of 10.
Wow.
But I loved it. I loved it a lot. Another, actually, quickly here, because I know there was a couple movies that I had seen also kind of in the last couple weeks. I'll list them off, and you can just let me know if there's any you want to talk about here quick. But I saw the movie called Jungle, which was Daniel Radcliffe in a survival movie set around the forest.
I haven't seen that one.
This one was very, very good. It reminded me a lot of like 127 Hours, and there's a couple scenes that are very gruesome, so you'll get squirmish a little bit. But yeah, it's very, very good. I gave that a 80%. I like that a lot. Another movie I ended up seeing was The Greatest Showman.
This is me. Never enough. To the other side. A million dreams. Oh my god!
Can we talk about how perfect Hugh Jackman is, though? For real. That dude in the movie, his performance is insane.
And you want to know something about how old I am? A Facebook post of one of my best friends, she said that High School Musical premiered 12 years ago, and I responded with a GIF with Jamie Lee Curtis saying, "I'm old." Like, holy crap, I have seen Zach Efron grow up.
Yeah. And he's become an incredible actor.
And he's hot.
And he's very hot. I'd fuck him.
Like, when I saw him dancing and everything, like, the first time I saw The Greatest Showman in a screening back in September of last year, I was like, wow, I like how Zach Efron is growing up and still, like, getting that thing about the thing that he grew up, like, dancing and singing, like High School Musical, that he hasn't lost that thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing that I like the most about Zac Efron.
Yeah,
that he still acknowledges his roots.
Well, yeah, and like in The Greatest Showman, I even liked his relationship with Zendaya. Like, I thought that was beautifully done. Yeah, that movie, I thought Greatest Showman was great.
Greatest Showman for me is a 10. I love musicals. Everybody knows this. Like, the music is great.
That's the only thing.
Great.
I haven't. I heard everyone watched this movie and then went and downloaded the soundtrack. I didn't. I watched the movie and I'm like, okay, that was fine, but the music didn't do anything special for me. Like, I would listen to the La La Land soundtrack 10 times over The Greatest Showman, personally.
Okay, let me put out my code. Launch missile to Calgary.
But no, yeah, I just didn't connect with the music as much.
From Trump's Twitter. So.
Okay, God, I'll have to get under my bunker. But no, yeah, overall, I think I gave it a 7 out of 10 as well.
You're like my mom. My mom and we had a discussion that she didn't enjoy the music as much as The Greatest Showman. I was like, oh, Mom, you always want to do that thing. We don't agree in a lot of movies, and then we agree in a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, but at least I'm happy that me and my mom, we didn't like La La Land as much.
Hey, that movie was made for a white kid trying to make it into the film industry.
Yeah. It was made for you, Troy.
It was. They made it. But no, another movie I watched, which was fucking slow, was The Darkest Hour.
Oh my God, I fucking hated that movie so much.
Dude, it was fine. You know what I want to do? I want to cut The Darkest Hour and Dunkirk together. No, but think about it though, because I think what Dunkirk, I loved all the action and stuff in Dunkirk. It was just missing all of the stuff that The Darkest Hour had. And The Darkest Hour was missing all the fucking the war part of it. So if you cut those two movies together, I'm sure it would be actually really, really good.
For me, those two movies were so boring. I cannot see thought that it would entertain me.
Yeah, The Darkest Hour, it was just boring. I loved his performance as Winston Churchill. Gary Oldman was fantastic, but...
And that's the thing that I'm going to say, even Christian Harloff, I was going to say Down Harloff, that is Twitter, and Mark Ellis said, they're going to give Gary Oldman, and I know that Christian Harloff and Mark Ellis, they love World War II movies.
Yeah.
But they say something interesting. And I don't know if I'm confusing it with them or Twitter, but they're going to do the same thing as Leo and Scorsese and a lot of them. They're going to give the Oscar because they already own him one.
Does he not have one?
He doesn't have one.
That's a shame.
And so that's the thing that I hate.
Yeah.
They're giving you the Oscar for the movie that you didn't deserve it for.
Hey, I'm going to come out and say it. I am on the Timothy... I don't know how to say his last name. But the dude...
Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah.
He's perfect to
I
win.
I want him to win, and I want Lady Bird to win.
Oh, no. Best movie, The Shape of Water.
No, I mean the actress in Lady Bird. I want her to get...
Oh, yeah. Saoirse Ronan, even though I love Sally Hawkins, but I will be completely happy and Saoirse wins.
Yeah, well, and... Yeah, I think Shape of Water does deserve the Best Picture. But that's a different conversation. We'll have to get into our predictions.
With prediction, I don't care if Francis wins or Sally or Saoirse. Any of those three can win for me.
Okay, let's be real. I want X-23 from Logan to win Best Actress because she deserves it. That girl was insane. Daphne Keane.
I'm rolling my eyes because every time that someone brings Logan or Wonder Woman or...
Hey, yeah, but Logan's different, dude. Because Logan is like an incredible movie, I think. Just on a technical level.
And I like Logan. I don't know what's happening with me this last year. I don't know why I don't like movies that are still being overrated.
Maybe it's just superhero fatigue, because it's everywhere. And
like I told you about pre-recording.
Yeah.
The last year hero movies, they were so disappointing. The only superhero movie that I liked was Split.
Yeah. And see, for me, I am a child at heart, so I fucking loved every of them. I even like...
I know.
I just hated Justice League because fuck them.
And Logan.
I fucking hate Justice League for giving me that fucking mustache.
Hey, I forgot that I like Justice League, but I don't like it as much.
But okay,
I didn't love it.
Why don't I'm gonna speed round the last couple ones here. I watched A Ghost Story, which was depressing and sad and amazing, so you should watch that. I gave it a 9 out of 10.
Scene that you told me, right?
Yeah, there's a scene where a girl eats an entire pie and it just holds on to her. Rooney Mara's character. It's beautiful. It is definitely an art film though. So that's a ghost story. That was great. I also watched Wind River, which was that movie with Hawkeye and Scarlet Witch.
Oh, that's a good one.
That one was really good. I loved the twist at the end. I thought it was a very, very well constructed story. The directing was great. I gave that one an 80%. I thought it was fantastic.
Wind River felt like the TV show The Killing with Mireille Enos and that guy from Suicide Squad. That he was like, "This is Katana." And
Joel Edgerton or Kinnaman or something.
Yeah, those two. I don't know if you have seen that show, The Killing.
I haven't. No,
but
I haven't watched
I saw
TV.
the first 2 seasons, and that show was so fucking well written.
Oh, okay. I'll have to look into it then.
When I saw Wind River, I was like, "This is The Killing," but the movie.
Yeah, and that's what I loved.
I
loved
like
the crime.
The Killing.
I'll have to look into that because that's great. But I loved the crime and the murder aspect of, or the detective aspect.
If
of
you
it.
like the Wind River, like you said, like the murder felt very realistic, very gritty, dark.
Yeah.
Imagine that for 20 episodes in the first 2 seasons of The Killing.
Okay, I'm signed up. I'll watch it. I'll put it on our list because that would be great. But yeah, I watched.
I would like to rewatch it because I haven't seen season 3 and 4.
Oh, even better.
Yeah, and so that would be a cool show to review.
Yeah, I agree. We'll definitely put that on our list. But yeah, another couple movies I saw. I ended up catching up, and like we mentioned, I did see Lady Bird. That was a fantastic film. I don't understand the 100% though. To people, unless it isn't at 100 anymore, but I know it was for the longest time.
Also, we need to set up something straight. I'm gonna go in a tangent, but that stupid Rotten Tomatoes thing, like it says 100%, but you can see the average rating thing. So we're not saying that the movie is 100% perfect.
Yeah,
it's 100%. There were positive reviews.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. That's true.
So, yeah, with Lady Bird, that movie is beautiful.
It is.
Has very good comedy. It feels like a John Hughes movie.
It does. The only thing with me is I just found it to kind of be just boring at times. Like, I feel like the story just kind of went off on its own. But the one thing I loved, and I hope she gets a fucking nomination, because if she doesn't, I will be pissed. But Greta Gerwig for directing deserves...
For me, the thing that I will get pissed, and she hasn't had like a lot of awards nomination buzz, the mom. Lauren Metcalf, Sheldon's mother.
She was great.
Why the hell she hasn't got a nomination?
That's a good point.
The best thing from the movie, I even said it to my sister. She hasn't watched it yet because it hasn't come into our town in Texas, and my mother, it hasn't come into Mexico. But seeing Lady Bird and her mother relationship, even though it's not 100% correct, not even 50, but I remember my mother and my sister.
Yeah, like the dynamic, really. Yeah, that's...
Yes.
Yeah. Huh.
Especially in the scene when they're in the Goodwill, and they're like, oh my God, they were bitching about each other. And then she said, oh my God, I love that dress. I was like, that's my mom and my sister in a nutshell. They can be thoroughly discussing about each other, and then they stumble into like a green makeup or like a dress or something, and then they change the subject.
That's amazing. But yeah, no, I did. I loved Lady Bird. It was fun. I think I gave that an 80% as well. I
give that one a 9.
Here's a movie that I gave a 10 out of 10 to, and you did too. I watched The Shape of Water. I watched your...
an 11 for me.
Yeah, that's true. It's a lot. This movie is weird and it's strange and it's just I loved it. It was I was not expecting it. That's the thing. Like,
and it's more harder than 50 Shades of Grey.
Yep. There's one scene that I would love. I want to be Sally Hawkins when they're in the room in the bathroom when it fills up.
Yes.
That would be amazing. But yeah.
It's like also I cannot eat eggs for a long time because it's a Shape of Water.
Yeah, I thought it was directed beautifully. Like you were saying, Sally Hawkins. I hope she's nominated.
I know that, but I know it's a spoiler. But I'm gonna say it's in the first 5 minutes. I have never tried, and I'm curious to time my masturbation.
Yeah. That's the thing. When that happens at the very beginning of the movie, I was like, we are in for something that I am not expecting. Because I didn't think that, like, I was like, wow, what is this movie? And it was strange because I didn't feel that way towards like any of Del Toro's other films. So this to me was very, very. You could tell it was a very special, beautiful film that he made.
Yeah, like this one and Pan's Labyrinth, they were very unpredictable. You didn't know where the movie was going. With a lot of the other ones like Hellboy or Crimson Peak.
Yeah.
Pacific Rim, you know where the movie's going. But these two felt very unpredictable.
Yeah, I agree. It was. And I even liked General Zod. He was fantastic. Michael Shannon.
Richard Jenkins as the neighbor.
So good.
And he's also talking about people that getting snubbed. He doesn't also get a nomination for Best Supporting Actor.
Wasn't he also in Cabin in the Woods?
Yes.
That dude's amazing.
He should have won an Oscar for Cabin in the Woods.
Cabin in the Woods should have got all the Oscars that year.
Also, that guy that he's always waiting for that fish monster.
Oh, yeah.
He also deserves an Oscar only for that scene. Even where he gets killed by that fish monster. I
even hope Octavia Spencer gets supporting for this film, because I thought was fantastic. Everything she's in, everything.
But it's not like a role that you're saying she deserves a nomination.
No, I suppose.
For me, Octavia Spencer, she has a much better performance in Hidden Figures.
Okay, that's fair. I agree.
Than in The Shape of Water. Even though I'm not saying that her role is bad, but it's not like a role I was like, doesn't reserve a nomination for that role. Even though the role was good.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm curious. The Oscar nominations every year are so... actually, and they get announced tomorrow. Yeah, man. They're always so unpredictable most of the time. So I'm curious to see what happens.
Like... You know what will be the twist that will amaze me from the Oscars? Even though, like, for me, I love Get Out, but for me, Get Out is not the movie that a lot of people see it as a masterpiece. I will be surprised if the lady with the cup gets nominated for Best Supporting Actress.
Ooh.
I'm making a bold
Catherine,
prediction.
I think her name's Catherine something.
Yeah, Catherine Keener.
Yes.
I will be so surprised. That will be the twist.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's a whole other...
twist for me, making predictions. I know that it's not going to happen, but if some Oscar voter bring to the table of what happened in Split, of if James McAvoy of M. Night Shyamalan get nominated for script or actor...
I've already accepted that James McAvoy's Split performance is this year's Nightcrawler. Because Jake Gyllenhaal should have... That was the best performance of 2016. And James McAvoy was the best this year, I think. So both of them are going to be snubbed. Because if it happens, I'm going to cry, man. That would be amazing.
No, like, I would like to go to an alternate universe and to nominate Jake Gyllenhaal for Nightcrawler for him to win.
Yeah. Jake Gyllenhaal always is snubbed. Always.
Like, snubs, big snubs, like, for the last year's in Oscars... Jake Gyllenhaal and Sing Street.
Yep, Sing Street is also incredible. But yeah, okay, so another movie I saw, moving on from The Shape of Water, I ended up catching Molly's Game.
Ooh.
Molly's Game was very, very great, I thought. Did you end up watching it?
Oh yeah, it was a Sorkin orgasm.
Yeah, it was. I don't think he's necessarily incredible at directing.
Oh no. There's a lot of shots that bother me.
Yeah, they're what? And some of the transitions and stuff just felt odd.
Felt weird.
But overall, I thought it was super fun and entertaining.
Oh, talking about transition and shots, the shot when they focus on her douchey boss in the car game.
Oh yeah.
You can notice the back directing in those scenes with him.
Oh.
Try to see it again, and you're gonna see my point.
Okay. Yeah, because I did. I thought it was fun. I liked Jessica Chastain. Idris Elba, as always, was fantastic. Michael Cera was also great.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, for the couple of the viewers that don't know, The whole Molly Bloom story is like completely real and like happened. And in the actual like the movie, Michael Cera plays player X, who in real life was actually Tobey Maguire, and Molly Bloom was one of the Toby was one of those actors that was involved in these high poker games, along with Ben Affleck and Leo DiCaprio. So like it's crazy to watch that film and realize that like it was actually Spider-Man, Batman, and whoever Leo. And I think he was supposed to.
Leonardo DiCaprio, he's Leo. He
Leo.
cannot be a character. He's Leonardo DiCaprio. He's that good.
He's that good. That's true. No, I did. I thought it was fun. I gave it another 8 out of 10. I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah, I also gave that one an 8 out of 10. I really like that one.
The last movie, though, that I saw in the last couple weeks here, which happens to probably be now one of my most favorite of last year, and I wish I would have added it to my list when I made it, but 3 Billboards Outside of Misery or whatever it is.
Oh my god, I have waited
man.
2 months for you to see it.
Dude, this movie is amazing. All the performances are great. This is one of the funniest movies I've seen in the last 5 years at least. I laughed
Tell
so
me
hard.
About my favorite scene.
Okay,
I told you when I review it, the scene when she faces the priest.
Yeah, dude, that scene. Me and my dad were watching it, and we were like, "Fucking Christ!" All the comebacks in 3 Billboards were fantastic. Even I hope she gets nominated. Frances McDormand, she deserves it.
Oh, she's totally gonna get nominated.
Yeah, 100%. She has to because her performance was amazing. Woody Harrelson was great. I even think Sam Rockwell. I know he's been winning a bunch in the other awards, so hopefully he's nominated. And because I thought he was incredible. The only character I thought was kind of irrelevant was Peter Dinklage. It was cool. It was cool to see him in the movie, but all he did was hold up the ladder for her that one time, right?
You can write his character off, and the movie will be the same.
That's true. So why don't we talk about Paddington? Because I know you had seen it.
Paddington is so damn adorable. Paddington 1, I saw it because Rock Cornett from Screen Junkies News, she always saying to everyone to see Paddington. I was like, okay, I'm going to see it because I want to see Paddington 2 because I saw the trailer.
The trailer was great,
I forgot which movie I was seeing. I think I was seeing Greatest Showman again. And then the Paddington 2 trailer came out. I was like, Hugh Grant as a villain? I'm sold. So I need to see Paddington 1. And so I saw Paddington 1. The story is very charming. Like seeing Paddington, he's an immigrant bear that comes from Peru to visit London because he wants to live a better life, even though his aunt sent him to live that better life in London because he's small and he wants him to have a better future.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I was like, wow, this is like an immigrant story for kids.
Huh.
And so we're seeing Paddington getting to know London, and then he stumbles to this family with Sally Hawkins, and I really like that British actor that portrays the dad, I forget the name. But he's like, I want to see more movies of him because I really like his character and his comedy. And so I think his name was Ben Grisham, I think, the name of the actor.
Mm-hmm.
And so I like the kids also. Nicole Kidman was so hot as the villain. I was like, I don't care, girl. If you kill this bear, I will be happy.
I would do anything for that girl.
I'm totally on your side. I can help you. We can kill the bear and run off to the Amazons. Like, I was so on Team Nicole Kidman, even though I liked Paddington. I was like, yeah, girl, skin that bear alive. Because that was her goal. She wanted to kill Paddington and stop him.
I'm just waiting for Paddington 3 when it's Leonardo DiCaprio's character from The Revenant as the villain.
Oh my god, that would be awesome.
But yeah.
And also, like, talking about Doctor Who Cinematic Universe, Peter Capaldi, he's like the 12th Doctor.
Yeah.
And he has a role in Paddington 1 and 2. I was like, does Paddington sits in the same universe? I was waiting for the title to do like.
That was the Doctor before Jodie, the new one, right?
Yes.
The older
Even
dude,
though I have seen the show for only like the 8th Doctor or 9th Doctor, and I haven't even got into Peter Capaldi, and I'm already fantasizing about Doctor Who.
See, I gotta watch it because apparently it's great.
Yeah, and so Paddington 1 is a solid 9 out of 10. I really like it a lot, especially the scene that I put on Twitter when Paddington gets angry.
Yeah.
Even I was like, damn, is this bird gonna kill this family? I even tweeted, I was like, is this gonna be like a crazy twist? And then Paddington 2. Oh my god. I can say I have a feeling this is the Empire Strikes Back of the Paddington movies. Holy crap, this movie was a lot of fun. Had great jokes, great family message. Hugh Grant as the villain with a lot of different costumes.
That's awesome.
See him as a nun. See him as a oh my god, I forgot the name. The people that ask for money on the street.
Oh, like a homeless person?
Yeah, see him as a homeless person. Oh my god, Hugh Grant was so damn funny.
Oh, I gotta watch them. I might watch 1 and 2 with my sisters because I feel like they would love it.
And also I forgot to say it. I got confused. I thought that Hagrid was the guy from the prison. No, that was Mad Eye Moody.
Oh, okay.
Hey, they look the same.
Yeah,
Those two actors look the same.
I agree.
And so I thought it was Hagrid.
Huh.
But Mad Eye Moody as the angry prison chef, and he gets in love with Paddington's marmalade. And also Paddington, I get you. I love also orange marmalade so much.
I've never had it.
Related to Paddington so much.
Yeah, I've never had that.
Oh my god, it's the best. And I'm like, wow. And also there's a musical number.
Oh.
Troy with Hugh Grant singing and dancing.
Okay, I'm done. Sign me up. I'm gonna watch this.
I was like, oh my god. I was waiting. Also another scene. I was waiting for like a post-credit scene. Type of like Pretty Little Liars. Seeing Hugh Grant in his prison cell. And then you see a woman in a red coat. And Hugh Grant says, I did everything you asked me to. And then the reveal is that Nicole Kidman was planning the whole thing in the sequel.
Oh.
And then the third one will be like a team up between Hugh Grant, Nicole Kidman, and Colin Firth as the third villain.
Yes. Yeah.
That would be my pitch for Paddington 3. Like the Sinister Six of villains. Also, Peter Capaldi also hates Paddington, and so that would be like the Sinister Six to destroy Paddington in Paddington 3.
That's amazing. I want to see. You've sold me.
I also want, because I want my Bridget Jones Cinematic Universe. I want Renée Zellweger as Bridget Jones. And then Colin Firth as villains and Hugh Grant have a fight over Bridget.
Yeah, I love it. Let's do it. We'll make it. Let's actually contact MoviePass. Maybe they can help.
Oh my god, yes. Especially because they haven't won a lot of money here in the US, but they make a lot of money in Europe. So
in the UK. What would you rate Paddington 2?
Paddington 2 is a 10.
10? So
not an 11. It's a 10.
But yeah, why don't we move on to kind of the last segment here? These are just a couple news stories I figured we could kind of give our opinions about quick. This week earlier, Zach Efron, talking about him earlier too, he came out with that picture of being Ted Bundy. This looks incredible to me.
He looked disturbing.
Yeah, I feel like this is going to be, I'm calling it, I might be the first person to say this now, but he's going to get nominated for this performance.
Yeah, I was driving with a customer 3 days ago, and she was talking about that Zac Efron photo, and I said, I have a feeling Zac Efron was an Oscar also.
Yeah, I honestly think he'll get nominated for it because it looks unreal. And it'll be interesting because this comes out the same year where that Charlie Manson Tarantino film's coming out. So next year, and like there was a Jeffrey Dahmer movie that was supposed to come out that I I don't remember when the release was, but it was supposed to come out last year, I thought.
Oh, a quick comment because we're talking about news. What do you think about talking best segue about Jodie Foster bitching about Marvel movies and DC movies?
I mean, I get what she's saying, but I think she's just jealous.
Oh yeah, she's jealous.
Like I don't know. I think her saying that, like, the thing is I can agree with, like, maybe like the DC films because they're just stupid and, like, the dialogue isn't that well written. I found, like, maybe that can make the audiences dumber. I don't know. I think the Marvel films and, like, the Fox, like, they're fun, entertaining. It's like Jaws is, like, the same as, like, Thor Ragnarok. They're just entertaining blockbuster films. So I don't know. I don't really have an opinion on her thing. I think she can think what she wants, but I think she's wrong because I like them.
Also, like, I think that John Roca said it, or I forget who said it in Collider.
Yeah.
But Jodie Foster, she just fucked up because DC or Marvel, they're not going to offer her directing.
No, you're right.
A directing position.
But to be fair, I don't think she would have taken it if they offered.
Oh, yeah.
I think
Jodie Foster, she talks very old-fashioned. She wouldn't even have accepted it, also.
And that's why I'm kind of surprised she did Black Mirror because, you know, that's more of a mainstream property. To me, she's more of the independent type. Actually, to be fair, she hasn't really done much lately. Like, what was the last?
Even though Black Mirror is very mainstream, but
it's indie.
Black Mirror is not that big. It's indie.
But yeah, no. The only other, actually, talking about superhero films too. The only other two news bulletin things that I wrote down here is John Schnepp. He came out saying that he is pretty much guaranteeing that Peter Parker is going to be in Venom, not Spider-Man, but Tom Holland as Peter Parker will be involved. Do you have any thoughts on that? I think that's going to happen. I think that's a confirmed thing.
I don't know why. If I were Disney, I don't know why. I have so many $1 billion and I just buy Fox. Why the hell don't you buy the rights that you need for Sony Spider-Man?
Yeah. That's well, and I think that's why it's fine. I'm not gonna say my pitch because I wrote out, like I was telling you earlier, I wrote out all the Marvel Cinematic Universe stuff and I included all of Venom and everything in it. I think Marvel is going to they have a trick up their sleeve, and I think the big twist really is gonna be that it is all connected. And I guarantee that we're gonna see either in Infinity War or the Venom movie. We're going to see the symbiote come down to Earth.
Oh, yeah, Just Snap had a theory about that in Movie Talk, that maybe for Avengers 4.
We won't do it this week, but let's plan for next week. Actually, when does Black Panther come out?
February 15, I think.
Okay, so that week, that Monday show, I'm gonna come out and talk about my pitch, and we could talk about Black Panther and Infinity War, because I haven't watched any of the trailers yet, but I kind of know some of the scenes that were in the trailer. So I mapped around kind of what I thought's going to happen. And I think that in Infinity War, the symbiote will have a small little Easter egg scene. But yeah,
interesting.
But that was interesting. And then the only other kind of notable news is that the directors of Vacation and Game Night, which comes out soon, is directing the Flashpoint movie.
I'm a little worried. Not because I was disappointed with Vacation. Flashpoint is a movie that shouldn't be made.
Yeah, I think for me, the biggest thing is Flashpoint is huge. It's such a big story that it just seems odd that they're getting two indie comedy directors to tackle something that is pretty much its own Avengers Justice League type movie. Like, it's not just a standalone Flash story. Like, it's going to be like Civil War.
And that's the big mistake. Because we don't know a lot about these
any of the characters. No. We've been introduced.
We haven't even introduced to Iris West or Joe West.
Yeah.
All of these characters from the Flash. Maybe because a lot of people saw the Flash TV show. The only way that I can see a Flashpoint movie to work
is if they're going to reboot everything.
We'll reckon. But I have a feeling. This is my pitch.
Okay.
Let's say that the Flashpoint movie is in 2 years. 2019. Let's say, 2020.
20, okay?
And we're gonna set up that in the Flash season 6 finale, the Flash gets lost in the Speed Force, and he stumbles into the DC cinematic universe.
Ooh.
And then he stumbles into Ezra Miller's Flash, and that's how Flashpoint in the DC cinematic universe happened, because the Flash and another Flash met.
At this point, I think Flashpoint should just...
Also because Grant Gustin deserves to be on a DC movie.
Oh, I agree.
He has been a great Flash.
He's been incredible. The show is great. But yeah, I think at this point, like, it's just the thing I can't wrap my head around is how they went from Robert Zemeckis to offering it to Ben Affleck to then just getting, like I said, 2 indie comedy writers. Like, to me, it's just very odd. Well, yeah, that's true.
To save money.
To save money, yeah. Honestly, that's probably it. But hopefully they just retcon the whole thing, and kind of just fix all the problems. I don't know. I've given up on DC, really. So.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna watch all of their films, but I just
talking about wasted money.
Yeah, right.
The Aquaman movie's gonna come out.
It's gonna be amazing.
Gonna destroy everything with Flashpoint.
That's the thing. Like, Wonder Woman was like, we just bitch about it because it's overrated and the ending sucks. But
yeah,
like, it's a great movie overall. You know, it's a fun, entertaining superhero movie. And Aquaman is gonna, I think it is at least the first 2 acts I think were great.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Aquaman is going to be probably one of the best superhero movies of all time, just because of our Lord and Savior James Wan. I'm so excited. So that's going to be great. But you're right. And Shazam's coming out too, and I think that has potential.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I'm curious. Hopefully, the best thing DC can do, and if anyone's listening that is in charge of DC, just please do this. Like, just do the Marvel model. Honestly, just give a director a movie and let them do their own thing. Kind of like what Taika Waititi did. And just don't connect any of the movies. You know, I was actually thinking about this. Because, you know how Marvel had all of this success before Justice League was even a thing, right?
Yeah.
Or the movie-wise, I mean. I think, what if this has been DC's plan all along? They're like, how can we be bigger than Marvel? Why don't we just fuck everything up and then reboot midway? Like, DC has been in the news way more than Marvel has been. So, It's funny. In a way, DC has etched their name in history in a completely different way than Marvel has, but both of them have gained about the same amount of success in that means, you know? It's weird.
Oh my god, like, I want to really hug Ben Affleck so much.
Me too. He needs a hug. He really does.
Like, oh my god, I can understand his pain.
Well, it's just sad knowing that he was like, him and Kevin Smith were like diehard comic book fans, and they were given, like, Kevin got to do his Batman comic books, and like Ben was able to fucking be Batman, and now they're both like like it just did not work for either of them, because his comic, like Kevin Smith's comics weren't that great.
Also, there's a lot of theories that Kevin Smith and Ben Affleck don't talk anymore in the present.
Yeah, I'm sure that's a thing too, because Kevin.
I don't know why. They should have made, like,
money.
Kevin Smith and Ben Affleck, they should have joined to write a script, and they have both directed the Batman movie.
Dude, I think that's genius. I think the reason
no studio is not gonna hire
Kevin Smith,
because Kevin Smith is his own thing.
Well, I think the main reason why there's probably a separation in their relationship is the fact that Ben Affleck's A+ Hollywood star and Kevin Smith is Kevin Smith.
Yeah.
And
Kevin I think he's his own genre.
I think Ben Affleck probably has more fun hanging out with Harvey Weinstein and Matt Damon than he would with Jason Mewes and and Kevin Smith. Yeah. Even though I think they're way better, I think it really is a popularity thing.
Yep.
But
I just imagine Ben Affleck and Matt Damon, and then Kevin Smith comes up because he's like, "You cannot stick with them."
Yeah, it is. Let's make a Mean Girls remake where Ben Affleck pays
Regina George.
Yeah, but
oh my god, I just imagine Jason Mewes as that fetch girl.
And Kevin Smith played by Lindsay Lohan. What do you think about her wanting to be Batgirl?
No, no. Everything doesn't more knows.
All right, that
And
answers
this
the
is
question.
why.
Okay, yeah, go.
I love you, Lindsay. You're great, but you did a horrible mistake. Lindsay Lohan, she's 2 years older than me, and she looks already like 40. She looks already old.
Yeah.
Her face, she's already damaged. You can see the drugs. Sorry,
It's
I'm
true.
saying this, I'm in pain. But
Yeah.
I'm talking honestly. You
Honestly,
can see
yeah.
the drugs. You can see the hurt in her face.
Yeah, you're right.
She lost her chance when she screwed her whole career.
Yeah.
Sorry, Lindsay, I love you so much, but you screwed the whole thing up.
Is it true? You're right.
Even my friend Nolan, he was bitching about Lindsay Lohan being a bad girl. But yeah, and I said all of these comments.
Okay, well,
And it hurts me.
we should start the petition to get the girl from Sing Street to be Batgirl,
That's a good one.
or Anya Taylor-Joy.
That's a good one also. Or like I was saying also the girl from Cloverfield Lane.
Oh, Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
Yes.
Yes, she would be fantastic too, actually.
Mary Elizabeth Winstead, she's like 35 and she looks like 20.
Oh yeah, she's very beautiful. I'd take her on a nice date.
Even Rachel McAdams can be Batgirl.
That's true.
Rachel McAdams, she's almost like 40. And she looks great. That's the thing that I'm saying.
Yeah.
Lindsay Lohan, she screwed up. The only way she can come back, and I would feel like a douchebag saying it, is to be a stupid Real Housewife of Atlanta.
Honestly, I can.
She cannot be in a movie anymore. Maybe a TV show.
Yeah,
But not in a movie
get
anymore.
her in True Detective season 3. Let her do something obscure and dramatic.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
An indie movie, but not a big movie.
Yeah, I agree.
She needs to make the road like Robert Downey Jr. did before he gets back into Iron Man.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
Robert Downey Jr. made like a 10 indies before Iron Man to come back.
But yeah, I don't know. Why don't we move on to the last kind of segment here? We'll talk about the movies that are coming out this upcoming week. We can see which ones you're more excited about. And we can call this an episode because this has been fucking fun.
Yes.
Let me redo this. You got Maze Runner: The Death Cure, which is the new Maze Runner movie. You got Hostiles, which is an 1892 war western with Rosamund Pike, Christian Bale. You got The Insult, which is a limited drama coming out, and Kickboxer: Retaliation.
What the fuck is that?
That's like a fifth movie in. Oh, Jean-Claude Van Damme's in it.
Ugh.
And Mike Tyson. So I guess it's really between Maze Runner and Hostiles then, and I'm actually excited for Maze Runner, so that'll be fun.
Hostiles has been here in LA since I got back in Christmas. I haven't seen it because the movie looks boring. Because Hostiles looks like that. I don't like westerns, so that's why I haven't seen it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna see it. I'm not interested at all.
No, I'm not either. I might see it like VOD.
Yeah, I wouldn't even watch that one on Redbox. Like, it doesn't grab me at all. I haven't even seen a trailer. I saw the poster. I was like, that movie looks boring.
Well, I mean, the only thing that I'm kind of looking forward to is obviously like Christian Bale and Rosamund Pike are great. But it's directed by the guy who did Black Mass and Out of the Furnace.
I hate Black Mass. I'm not sold at all.
So it's gonna be it's gonna be slow and dramatic. Yeah.
Oh, hell no. I'm not gonna see that.
But anyway, I think that was the Monday show. Yes. Man, that was fun.
sorry, audience, but we were gonna be another week off. I was always gonna send the papers to Troy about our divorce.
No, like I said, every week now, for the rest of the year. That's the goal. We're gonna have new episodes out. Oops, my mic is falling. But yeah, man, this was fun. How do you want to end it? Where can everyone find you? As usual.
And also on the divorce, I was gonna keep you that $600 microphone.
I'll send you all of the equipment.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway.
Also, half of your glasses are mine.
But yeah.
You can put me over or DC. I miss this. I really miss this.
And yeah, you could also check out the Tough channel because they're fantastic. The Odd Shape
channel.
I
don't know we're gonna come back, but I think that Jack said we're gonna come back on February, I think.
Yeah, and the whole team over there, Kimber, they're all just fantastic. So check that out. You can find me on all of the social medias at Troy Loxton. Yeah, that's me.
And also you can find Troy in the next Evil Canadian movie.
Evil Canadian movie? Yeah, me and Mike Myers are going to play businessmen that steal all the poutine.
Yes, and Kevin Smith is the Godfather.
But anyway, guys, thank you again for listening and have a great day.
Bye-bye.